Shalom and greetings, B'nai Israel. My name is Tal, and in this video, I will be discussing the 11th month on the Hebrew calendar, Chodesh HaAshtei Asar, also known as Peulot. Just a reminder that the celestial bodies are used to reckon time. Elohim created the sun, moon, and stars to determine time. Their movement and/or visibility to the naked eye determine the length of time for the day, which is 24 plus hours, the week, which is 7 days, and the year, which is 365 plus days, and help us to discern when the Moedim, or the appointed times commanded by our Heavenly Father, will occur, including the month. We find this in the book of Bereshit, or Genesis, during the creation narrative of the fourth day. And this reference is taken from Bereshit, or Genesis chapter 1, verses 14 through 19. And Elohim said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, ototh, and for seasons, moedim, and for days, yamim, and years, shanim, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And Elohim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And Elohim saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Again, the month is, at the beginning of a month, is actually one of the Moedim, Rosh Chodesh. We are commanded to use all the celestial bodies referenced, sun, moon, and stars, to determine time. However, for the month, we are specifically asked to use the moon to reckon time for this division of time. And a recap of the months of the Hebrew calendar. Each month was actually a lunar month, and we're focusing on the 11th month in this video. The official names for the months of the Hebrew calendars were ordinal numbers, such as first month, second month, third month, fourth month, etc. They were given an informal name, which was a description of the condition prevailing during that month. The informal name given for the 11th month was Peulot, which means labors in the context of late planting. The 11th month occupied the 5th position on the civil calendar, and it is the second month of the winter. The 11th month occurs anywhere from January to February on the Gregorian calendar. And if you'd like to know where we get the ancient pre-exilic calendar names from, this is the source. We find this in the chapter, The Phoenician Punic Minology by Roger R. Stieglitz, in the book Boundaries of the Ancient Near Eastern World, a tribute to Cyrus H. Gordon. There are the ISBN numbers for the two versions of this book available. This book is available on Amazon.com. The price, however, may be prohibitive. The 11th month, Chodesh HaAshtei Asar, is the 11th month of the biblical year and the 5th month of the civil year on the Hebrew calendar. The 11th month occurs in midwinter during the rainy season. Temperatures are cold. There is heavy rainfall, and there may even be frost and snow. The 11th month lasts 29 to 30 days and occurs between January to February on the Gregorian calendar. The informal name of the 11th month on the Hebrew calendar was Peulot. The word Peulot is of Canaanite and Phoenician origin and means labors within the context of late planting. Just a reminder that the Canaanites and the Phoenicians were conquered and colonized by the Hebrews or Bnei Israel. And as a result, the Hebrews or Bnei Israel imposed upon these peoples language, culture, writing script, and reckoning of time. Therefore, the Bnei Israel, the Canaanites, and the Phoenicians spoke the same language, used the same writing script, the Peulot Hebrew writing script, used the same calendar, and had the same names for the calendar months of the year. The 11th month, or Peulot, was the second new moon of the winter. On the Hebrew calendar, a new month, or Rosh Chodesh, which literally means head of the month, begins with the sighting of the new moon. The new moon is the first visible crescent moon, and that's the sliver that appears in the night sky of the moon, indicating the beginning of another lunar cycle. Again, the 11th month lasts 29 to 30 days and occurs between January to February on the Gregorian calendar. Like with all the months on the Hebrew calendar, at least the original one, the name of the month underwent a name change during the Babylonian captivity. As I mentioned previously, the informal name for the 11th month on the Hebrew calendar was Peulot, and Peulot continued to be the informal name of the 11th month until the Babylonian captivity. During the Babylonian captivity, the name of the 11th month on the Hebrew calendar was changed to Shebat or Sebat. Shebat or Sebat is mentioned in the scriptures in the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 7. The word Shebat or Sebat is from the Akkadian word Sabatu, which means to strike, referring to the heavy rains of the season. During the 11th month, or Peulot, farmers in ancient Israel continued late planting of hardy crops despite the winter conditions. Other crops planted during this month included millet, sesame, lentils, chickpeas, melons, and cucumbers, among other hardy crops. The rainy season was still in full effect during the 11th month, or Peulot. There was heavy rainfall and even frost and snow. Sap levels in trees began to rise, signaling the start of a new growing season. Almond trees began to bloom. The vegetation was lush and green. During the 11th month, or Peulot, the following are the Moedim and fast days. As you can see, the only Moed here is actually Rosh Chodesh, or the first of the month, also the weekly Shabbat. And other than the Shabbat and Rosh Chodesh, there are no other Moedim or fast days in the 11th month, or Peulot. And just some notable events in Bnei Israel history which occurred during the 11th month. On the first day of the 11th month, Moses repeated the covenant to the nation of Israel, exhorting the people to obey Yahweh's commandments. On the 24th day of the 11th month, the prophet Zechariah received a prophetic word from Yahweh, informing him that the Babylonian captivity would soon end and that exiles would return to the land of Israel and the Holy Temple would be rebuilt. On the 28th day of the 11th month, the Greek ruler Antiochus V abandoned his siege and his plan to destroy the city of Jerusalem. And with that being said, please like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Please click on the notification bell to receive notifications when we post new videos. Please also visit our website at byinitiative.com. Thanks for watching.